Well, good afternoon, folks, basketball fans out there. Bigfork Valkyrie basketball here on BFSD Events here on YouTube. Also feeding into the NFHS network today. We're over here at the East-West Tip-Off Tournament. The first year it is in Lewistown at Fergus County High School. And the Valkyries getting ready to take on the Billings Central Rams. They wanted me to call them Rams, not Lady Rams, but the Billings Central Catholic School here in at Fergus High School in Lewistown. Valkyries 2-1 on the season. I kind of talked to Courtney. They practiced yesterday over at Great Falls, and then getting ready to play here, getting warmed up out there. Along with my partner here on the pregame, at least, the athletic director for Bigfork High School, Matt Pravecchio. Welcome in,
Hey,
Matt.
James. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no worries. Pregame brought to you by Averil's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945. Talking about the Valkyries, they had that tough start to the season against Frenchtown down there. Three of the starters fouled out, but talking to coach, some good things out of that was some bench players really had to get in there and really step up.
Yep.
And they did. I mean, kids like Kenny Wade, hitting some big threes. Then she carried that over into the game on Saturday against Dillon and has been playing really well and shoot the ball well as she does. Afton Lambrick really dominating the boards for Bigfork in that game. And, they only lost by 3, and they had a chance without their leading scorer, Braden
Gumlock. Yep.
Also Callie Gambala, and then Ava Davies.
Like you said, a lot of kids had to step in, and you mentioned a name there, and I'm just already
Afton.
Yeah, Afton was just really, she impressed the heck out of me. Her energy and effort was tough to match.
She's tough on the boards. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just really impressive.
Very, very good at boxing out and getting to the basketball. Braden not being in there. Braden's really good about following the shot off there and getting the rebound, putting it back in.
She's pretty skilled,
very skilled that way. But Afton did, I thought it did a great job, as well as Chloe Norad come off the bench and Haley Shera as well. Got some key playing time for Bigfork in that game. So they're 2-1 in the seasons, because after that they took care of Dillon in that game. Well, welcome to the 1,000-point club.
For Braden.
And then she's moving on from that. And they had a good game. Got out to a little sluggish from when I talked to the coaches playing against Polson. But, when you can't score, got a lot of shots up, didn't make a lot. But their defense, they really held Polson down, the Lady Pirates down there. I think they had 13 for the game, so a big win down there. And so they're 2-1 on the season. More importantly, 1-0 in conference. Those other 2 games are non-conference. We'll probably see those teams maybe down the road. When we get, Dillon will be at divisionals maybe, and then if we saw Frenchtown, same thing.
Correct.
And then so in the
that's what I think's great about basketball. It's a long season, and the coaches have a lot of time to work with the kids, and the kids have a lot of time to develop over the course of a season. That's what's exciting, and. Playing in some really good competition really reveals a lot and gives the coaches things to work on. So I'm excited.
Well, I think what the coaches really talked about is it's the beginning of the season.
The
games count at the end of the season.
And
you want to be playing well at the end of the season.
You can be undefeated and lose out in the divisional tournament. And so is that likely? Probably not. But the point being, a lot can happen in the next 2 months as far as development and growth and. For everybody, that's not just us. I mean, that's the key. Everybody's working, developing. Teams have kids that are on injured reserve from football seasons that won't be there until mid-season, and so I think day in and day out in Class A is going to be a lot of fun, fast-paced, hard-fought games.
Well, unlike Class B, where you have teams out there that are not as talented, they struggle when we play teams like Troy and Plains. And
great kids, great coaches.
Great kids, but not to the level of Bigfork. Bigfork really just dominated the West last year, and really didn't see anything till they got to state. Even playing, the
which
best
is kind of scary
out of the 6B was Loyola, and they handled them easily.
It's kind of a scary. That's a kind of a scary entrance into state. You want to get tested. You want to have your like we've done. You want to be down. You want to be in overtime. You want to have your back against the wall.
Well,
and
that's like the tournaments like this, right? The tip-off in Frenchtown, playing two of the best schools in the West, Frenchtown and Dillon.
Just
and then also here, taking on Billings Central today, and then we take on Dawson County, which is Glendive tomorrow. So that will test the Valkyries and early on, right? And see what they got. And then, hey, Class B can be a cakewalk against some games, but not Class A. Better show up every night.
I think most games are going to be the other thing I think is interesting too, and I don't know if it's necessarily a fair assessment, but the officiating too. We've been in situations in the past when we haven't had a chance to travel to this side of the state. You go to a tournament in Billings, Great Falls, Bozeman, and you have a whole new host of referees, exceptional individuals, but the game's reffed a little bit different. They call certain things that they don't do in the West, and so it's kind of nice to get that exposure.
Well, I notoriously, or looking back, you would see that when we go to state, they let them play a lot more than they did, on the West side. West side, I think a little more can call some more ticky-tack fouls, and so the kids aren't used to it. Then they get to state, they're kind of overwhelmed by the officiating, right? And so.
Yeah, just again, I absolutely love these tournaments. Great opportunity to get out of the area, team to be with each other, kind of develop a little bit more camaraderie you can't do day in and day out at home. They're so dang busy, it's tough to get that time. So I'm excited for them. A great experience, great memories.
Yeah, spending time on the road, that's why. Playing sports it's all about teamwork. How you can work together,
chemistry,
get along, and
chemistry.
The chemistry,
it's like you and me, James. It's like you and me.
Chemistry. We're like oil and water, right?
That's right.
Oil and water don't mix. No, I think we do just fine.
Oh God,
I think we do just fine, Matt.
Yeah.
You do your job, and you do a great job.
Likewise.
That's why I said the other day on the PA when you're out there
scrubbing blood,
cleaning up blood in the boys' game against Polson, right? Hey, give Matt a hand, because he does a lot behind the scenes that people don't see, making sure everything's ready.
Yeah.
And I've talked to other people, and they talk about, the referees especially talk about, who's the AD that's always ready and has things always, he's on games, everything ready to go. That's Matt Pravecchio. So
hey, don't stop, James. Keep going. I like this. This is good. I'm not leaving. You're not going to get me out of the box today. I'm good.
Well, you got to do a little bit of color, but remember, I get to talk the most.
Okay,
play-by-play basketball.
Fair enough.
It's so fast-paced.
That's
and then
fair.
We'll let you fill in if you
like
want to stay here. You're more than
to
welcome do that.
No.
It's kind of nice. The scoreboard they have.
They show your
the players and points. I like to go down and grab
fouls, points. You get to kind of keep track of that without having to keep track yourself. That's nice.
Well, if I had a second guy, that's what they would do. I noticed the guys from that were covering Dillon, the second guys keeping track of all the stats.
Hey,
I just go take a picture of it at halftime. And
little known stat. Did you hear about Courtney Gunlock, girls basketball coach? You realize she played her state championship basketball match in high school in this gym.
Isn't it?
Her father told me that.
Won her state
Class C.
championship.
Yep, in this gym.
So
whenever that was, 25-something years ago.
Was it 25?
I don't know what it. No, but about 20. I mean, it's got to be.
Is it?
It's
she played for
close
Chinook,
to 20
right?
years ago.
She played for
No. That's Canopic. She was Chester Joplin. Come on, what is she? Highline.
I can't.
Come on.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. Anyway,
geez.
she won her state championship back in the day, right here in this gym. It's a nice gym.
Oh,
nice,
beautiful facility.
A lot of
big, not too big.
Fans, the Bigfork players are
great
here
turnout
for the game.
We have some of the best fans, James, that travel, and people without even kids in the program anymore come and show up on a daily basis. Well,
I don't have any kids in the program here.
I know, but we're commenting on the crowd.
Yeah. Well,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it.
And they're all here to watch both teams, the Valkyries and the Vikings.
Yep.
So it'll be good as we get ready to take on Billings Central. I'll take a small time out, and then I'll come back here in about a minute or so. You're probably going to do anthem and all that stuff. Get your starting lineups for today's game, as it is the Bigfork Valkyries opening things up in the East-West tip-off tournament here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown as they take on Billings Central Rams today, and the boys will follow after this. Also,
be
taking
good,
on
James.
the Rams at
Thanks
2:30.
for everything.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep.
I appreciate
it.
Be
good.
And we'll talk to you
next game
later.
Want me to come up for the boys' game too?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a chance to talk to Coach Hollow, so.
They're locked in. They get a
yeah.
little tight for these tournaments.
Well, it's tough doing back-to-back games.
Yeah.
So we'll take a timeout here.
Let me know.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep,
We'll
be
talk
good.
to you later. All right, I'll be back after this timeout with the starting lineups here from Lewistown, Montana, Fergus County High School. Well, welcome back to Lewistown, Fergus County High School, as the Valkyries get ready to take on Billings Central Rams. Starting lineups brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition, site preparation, excavating and grading in business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. Thanks to Matt Prevecchio joining me on the pregame show. Hey, first of all, the starting lineups for the Billings Central Rams. A sophomore, 5'8", number 2, Annika Sturgar. A 6-foot sophomore, number 4, Cam Reniker. At 5'7", senior, number 11, Gigi Hastings. At 5'10", junior, number 24, Ryan Hadley. And a 5'10", senior, number 52, Coral Oldbull. And the head coach, Jetson Ailes. I think it's Giton, I'm sorry. Austin Hanser, Kelsey Grosselak, and Rachel Kim are the coaches for the Rams. And we're going to do the anthem, and then I'll get back with you for the starting lineups for the Valkyries as we listen to the anthem. Yeah, nice the flag that comes down right there in the middle. Going to roll that back up. And take a look at the starting lineups for the Valkyries. It'll be captain number 15, 5'8", junior guard, Ava Joe Davey. At small forward, a 5'8", senior number 20, Afton Lambrick. At 6 foot even guard power forward, junior captain number 21, Braden Gunlock. At 5'9", sophomore guard, captain number 23, Peyton Gunlock. And then a 5'9" center power forward, senior number 24, Callie Gambala for head coach. Courtney Gunlock, assisted by Brandy Couture, Paula Sullivan, and Isaac Martell. Now I'll have to. So tip-off brought to you by JD Detailing. And Gunlock, Braden will go up against number 4 for Billings Central. That's Cam Ranker. And Bigfork with the tip. Braden Gunlock looking to drive over the free throw line. Kicks it out. Dava going to drive. Whistle blows. It's going to be a foul against Billings Central. And we'll see who that is. Fouls on number 11, Gigi Hastings. That's her first personal on Billings Central here in the first. Valkyries take it out of bounds. Gunlock to Gunlock. Braden with it out left side. 3-point shot on the way by Braden off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Davey. Davey up, gets blocked on the floor. And Afton Lambrick saves it to Peyton Gunlock in the corner. Ava Davey going to drive, kicks it up. Callie Gambala with a jump shot in and out. No good, misses it. Davey tips it. And Billings Central tries to save it out of bounds. Ryan Hadley steps on the end line. It'll be a turnover to Bigfork. Bigfork basketball underneath. Braden Gunlock to inbound. Gets it into Callie Gambala. Stolen away. Off Cora Obel, then off of Callie Gambala's foot. It will be Billings Central basketball. And number 23, Lisa Peterson, comes in the ball game for 11, Gigi Hastings. Bringing up the court, Sturgar. Across the timeline. He'll kick it over to Hadley. Hadley underneath, feeds it underneath to Ranker, and she'll get fouled in the shot. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul's on number 20, Afton Lambert. That's her first team foul on Bigfork. At the line, in and out and down. The first free throw falls for Ranker. 1-0 Billings Central here. On your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Second shot on the way is good. So 2-0. And into Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock, top of the key. So dribble to the other side, give to Braden. Braden right wing, looking to drive. Braden going to drive in, up, under. Tries to go up. Gets it knocked away by Billings Central. And Ranker trying to race up the court. Gets fouled to the backcourt by Bigfork. Fouls on 23. That's Peyton Gunlock. That's her second team foul on the Valkyries. Sturgar with the basketball. Kicks it over to Hadley. Hadley will give it to Old Bull. Old Bull kicks it out. Good defense. Almost stolen away. Braden messes up the pass. Go over to Hadley. Goes out of bounds. Off Billings Central. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 6:43 to go. 2-0 Billings Central leads here in the first. Gets it into Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock will bring it in the front court for Bigfork. Looking to drive. Crossover. Goes to her left. Around her back. She's going to give it up to Braden. Braden on the drive. Screen set by Gambala. Top of the key. Gunlock with a basketball. Over to Peyton. Peyton floater. No good. Rebounded there by Gambala. Gambala looking to take it up. Gives it to Braden Gunlock. Gunlock with left hand off the basket. Good. 2-0 here. Or 2-2, excuse me. We're tied here on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Stolen away by Peyton Gunlock. She's got Davey over on the left side. Going to feed it to her. Peyton, or Davey off the glass, left-handed is good for 2. Is 4-2 Bigfork leads over Billings Central. Sturgar in the front court looking. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Looks like man-to-man defense underneath. Old Bull scores with a nice pass there from Peterson. We're tied at 4. 5:43 to go. 4-4. Peyton Gunlock with the basketball. She's going to go to the right side, give it to Braden. Braden, Old Bull, or Peterson tries to grab it. Braden going to go up, under. She got fouled on the shot, and she'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Ryan Hadley, number 24. And that'll be her first personal. Second team foul on Billings Central. Bigfork basketball. Davey to trigger the inbound. Far court, underneath their own basket. Kicks it out. Braden Gunlock. Top of the key. Braden looking to drive. Up. Pulls up for a jumper. Floater. Nice. About a nice 10-footer, 10 to 12-footer by Braden for 2. Bigfork up 6-4. Out to the right side. Hastings looking to drive. Up, under. Blocked by Gambala. So nice defense, help defense there by Callie Gambala. Jack Kinnear listening out there. Jack and Donna. I guess the NFHS is up and working. Got video. Billings Central basketball underneath their own basket. They'll get it out to Peterson. Peterson. Kick it over to Rinker. Rinker looking to drive. Drives it to the basket for 2. Ties it at 6. Gunlock with the basketball. Gunlock. Peyton looking to drive baseline. Going to kick it back out. Callie Gambala off the glass for 2 on a nice speed by Peyton Gunlock. The Valkyries go up 8-6 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. We'll kick it over to Peterson. Peterson right back out to Sturgar. And Sturgar on the drive. Annika will travel and turn over to Bigfork. Number 21, Amaya Larash, comes in the ball game for Billings Central. Braden Gunlock into Peyton Gunlock in the backcourt. Peyton with the basketball. Across the timeline for Bigfork. Looking to set it up. Drive right side, looking for Braden underneath. Peyton with a floater off the rim, no good. And rebounded there by Rinker. Rinker looking to drive all the way. And the basket's good. And she'll be fouled by Afton Lambrecht. Lambrecht a little bit out of position. Trying to pick up the charge. Wasn't in the right position. And I believe that's the second one on Afton. So checking the ball game for Bigfork. Number 12, Kenny Wade will replace Afton Lambrecht. We're tied at 8 apiece. Shot on the way is good, so the three-point play the old-fashioned way by Cam Rinker. And a timeout taken. 30-second timeout taken by Bigfork. With 4:11 to go here in the first, it is Billings Central 9, the Bigfork Valkyries 8 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here from Fergus County High School here in Lewistown. Once again, James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals here in Lewistown to cover both the Valkyries and Vikings ball games here all weekend. They play Billings Central today, and they'll take on Dawson County or Glendive tomorrow. So Bigfork will inbound with 4:11 to go here in the first. Braden will inbound to Peyton. Peyton will bring it across the timeline for the Valkyries. Looking to go over to the right side. Peyton, right side underneath, looking for Braden. Braden up, under, pump fake, off the glass, scores it for 2. And a nice feed by Peyton to Braden. Gunlock to Gunlock for 2. Sturgar. Rinker drives baseline, in and out. Rebounded there by Braden Gunlock. She'll give it up to Peyton. Peyton up the left side for the Valkyries in the front court. 3:35 to go. 10-9 Bigfork leads. Over to Davey. Davey driving, gets it up to Wade. Long three-point shot on the way by Peyton. Misses and goes out of bounds. It'll be Billings Central basketball on the missed shot with 3:25 to go. Sturgar inbounding the ball. Top of the key. Knocked away. Davy with nice hands. Steals it away. She holds it up and going to set it up for Bigfork in the front court. Going to kick in the corner. Kenny Wade to Braden. Braden right side to the right corner. Looking underneath. Finds Callie Gambala. And Gambala's going to get fouled from behind. It'll be only the third team foul, so no free throws yet till we get to 5. And fouls on number 11. That's the second one on Hastings. Third team foul into Davy. Davy right wing. Gives it to Callie Gambala. Top of the key. Kenny Wade looking to drive. Pulls it back out on the left side. Top of the key, Peyton Gunlock. Gunlock with a basketball. Can look, drive, kicks it over to Wade. Wade, left side. Gives it out to Davy. Davy, top of the key, going to look to drive. Pull up, floater, just short. And Gambala battling for it. Good hustle by Gambala, kicks it out. Peyton Gunlock looking to drive. Going to pull it out, up, under. Left hand gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And a nice move by Peyton Gunlock, where you step and cross over, puts it up with the left hand. And she'll get fouled by number 12. Oh, excuse me, check that, number 21. Gracie Loveridge. No, excuse me, Braden Gunlock at the line. I thought it was Peyton, but it was Braden. Second one, they say, on 21. Amaya Larash. I didn't think she was even in the... Oh, she is in the ball game. Check that. Now she's out. So Braden gets one more. This time she makes it. And 11-9 with 2:35 to go here in the first on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Sturgar with a basketball. Across the timeline. Pressure defense put on by Bigfork. They'll kick it under. Old Bull. 3-point shot on the way from the right side is good by Hastings. Quickly into Peyton Gunlock. She's going to get up the court. Finds Davy. Or check that. 3-point shot by Wade. Out of bounds. And they're going to whistle foul on the far side of the rebound by 21. That's Braden Gunlock. I believe that's her first. And it'll be the 14th foul on Bigfork. Billings Central with the lead, 12-11, with 2:09 to go. First one on Braden. Kick it over to Hastings. Hastings looking underneath. Old Bull, top of the key for Billings Central. Over to Sturgar. Sturgar guarded by Peyton Gunlock. Over to Old Bull, right side. And illegal screen going to be called on Coral Old Bull as Bigfork was trying to fight over it. That'll be a team control foul on 52 Old Bull. 15 foul. No free throws. No free throws on a team control or player control. And Braden Gunlock to inbound in the backcourt. She'll inbound to Peyton. Clear it out. Peyton going to bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Gets it over to Braden. Braden on the right side, right wing. Looking underneath. Finds Davy. Davy baseline. Look at drive. All the way to the bucket, off the glass for 2. Nobody to guard her there. And team fouls are actually 4-4. They got it right finally on the scoreboard. Skip pass. Nearly stolen away by Bigfork. Peyton Gunlock, and they call a legal dribble on 24, Hadley. Number 4, Ranker back in the lineup for Billings Central. And she'll take the place of Hadley. Peyton into Braden. Back to Peyton in the backcourt. Peyton's going to bring it across the timeline. 1:18 to go. 13-12 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. In this to Braden. Braden nearly loses it. Saves it out to Davey with the basketball. 3-point shot by Peyton. Right side. Misses it off the rim. 1 minute to go here in the first. Yeah, give it over to Sturgar. Sturgar top of the key. Kicks it over to Ranker. Ranker looking to drive. Pulls up. Jumper on the way. Misses it. Braden's looking to run it down. Ranker grabs the rebound. Kicks it out to Sturgar. Over to Hastings, top of the key, looking to drive. Number 4. 3-point shot on the way from the right side, misses it. And right there, Ava Jo Davy grabs the rebound on the shot missed by Peterson. Quickly up, Peyton Gunlock going to fire up a 3. Oh, just in and out from the left side by Peyton. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. Valkyries lead 13-12 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Man-to-man defense. Peterson with the basketball. And kick over to looking to drive. Nice defense by Bigfork, cutting her off. 3-point shot on the way by number 2. Rebound missed. Davey grabs the rebound. On the 3-point shot there by Sturgar, misses. So after one here in Fergus County High School in Lewistown, it is the Bigfork Valkyries 13, the Billings Central Rams 12. I'll be back after this timeout in the second quarter here from Lewistown. Well, welcome back to Fergus County High School here, the East-West Tip-Off Tournament. 3 teams from the west, 3 teams from the east. You got Fergus County High School, Dawson County High School, Billings Central High School from the east. From the west, you got Columbia Falls, Bigfork, and Dillon. And we won't play Fergus. Billings Central and Dawson County or Glendive. It'll be Billings Central basketball to start the second here. Getting things reset on the board. Inbound. Quickly thrown. Ranker, the basketball. Trapped in the corner by Bigfork. Underneath. Nearly stolen away by Wade. And Billings Central comes up with a loose ball. Elbow puts it up, misses it. Out to Sturgar. Sturgar will kick it over to Hadley, who's back in the ballgame. Backdoor. Intercepted there by Ava Jo Davy. Davy looking. Going to quickly get it up to Peyton. Peyton across the Gunlock across the timeline. Over to Braden. Braden right corner and look to drive up. She gets grabbed on the baseline and she'll get fouled. That'll be the first team foul on Billings Central here in the second. 23, Lisa Peterson back in the ballgame. Replacing 24, Hadley. That's the second one on Hadley. First team foul here in the second on Billings Central with 7:24 to go. Quickly in. Braden Gunlock. Left side 3 is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Braden Gunlock. Quickly up. Sturgar. Right side. Going to give it to Cummings. Stolen away by Bigfork. Going to call a held ball. It'll be Bigfork basketball on the alternating possession. As Kenny Wade goes down and steals it, but then Billings Central ties it up. 16-12 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries lead here in the second. Gunlock, Peyton that is, across the timeline. Going to drive over to the right side, kicks it up, looking to throw. Caligamog grabs it. Braden Gunlock, top of the key. Another 3 is good. So back-to-back 3s by Braden Gunlock for the Valkyries. Quickly down. Driving as Peterson misses it. And Davey grabs the loose ball. Quickly up. Braden Gunlock left side. Looking to drive. Braden. Top of the key. Gives it up to Davey. Davey 3-point shot on the way. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded there by Ranker. Ranker quickly up for Billings Central. Looking to drive. Nowhere to go. And good defense by Bigfork. And loses it out of bounds, and they'll call possession to Billings Central. Quickly kicks it in. Old Bull going to hand off to Sturgar. Sturgar shot up, misses it. And off of Kenny Wade. It'll remain Billings Central basketball. 33 seconds on the shot clock with 6:17 to go to half. Sturgar will inbound for Billings Central here in front of me in the near court. They're in their whites. Stolen away. Obo with the basketball gets it. Driving. And a traveling violation on Hastings. So dark blue numbers and lettering for Billings Central. Bigfork in their dark blue with white lettering, and then a timeout taken. A full timeout taken, and I'll take a full timeout as well here from Fergus County High School here in Lewistown. Valkyries lead 19-12. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, we're back here at Fergus High School, Fergus County High School to be exact, in Lewistown. It'll be Bigfork basketball here with 6:13 to go. And Peyton Gunlock with the basketball. Across the timeline for Bigfork. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Billings Central. Peyton looking. Going to drive right side. Looks for Braden. Braden out to Peyton. 3-point shot from the right side by Peyton. Short, but Braden right there to clean up the rebound. Steps out, kicks it out. Wade drives in, puts the shot up. She got fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Or check that. Going to call traveling violation on Wade. So Billings Central basketball as Ranker gets it in to Sturgar. Sturgar, pressure defense put on by Bigfork. Kicks it over to Ranker, right side. Old Bull underneath. Shot up, misses it. Right there is Braden Gunlock to clean up the rebound. A nice defensive rebound there by Braden. Quickly up, Davey looking to drive on the pass from Gunlock. Puts a shot up off the glass rim, no good. Rebounded by Old Bull. Old Bull will get it up to Sturgar. Sturgar, guarded by Braden Gunlock out top. Will kick it over to Ranker. Ranker driving baseline, shot up, misses it. Old Bull grabs it, but taken away by Braden Gunlock and picked up by Ava Davey. Ava Davey across the timeline, over to Braden. Braden on the left side. Gunlock looking, set up the screen by Gambala. Out to Wade. Wade to Peyton Gunlock, or Peyton with a basketball, looking to drive, kicks it over. Braden, right side. Wade, 3-point shot for the right wing. 3 feet behind is good for 3. Quickly up to Old Bull. Old Bull underneath, or check that, Peterson. Out to Sturgar, over to Ranker. Ranker baseline shot. 3 is good from the left side for Billings Central. Scoreboard is all messed up. Should be 22-14, I believe, on your scoreboard. They got it all messed up, so it's hard to read. Peyton Gunlock off of Billings Central. It'll be Bigfork basketball. Afton Lambrecht will come in for Cali Gambala. Number 22, Gracie Loveridge, comes in for Billings Central, replacing Coral Old Bull here with 4:08 to go here till halftime. 22-14, Valkyries with an 8-point lead into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking, kicks it over. Davey on the left side, over to Braden. Braden over on the right side for Bigfork. Looking to drive, 4 seconds to go. Braden drives in, gets fouled. Whistle blows here with about 2 seconds left of the shot clock. She's going to be grabbed by number 4. That's Cam Ranker. That'll be her second team foul on Billings Central here in the second with 3:54 to go. here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. 22-14, Valkyries up. Peterson steals away the pass, quickly up. Loveridge throws it up off the glass. No, misses it good. No good. Off of Wade to Braden Gunlock. Then Braden will get it out to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade over to Braden. Braden across the timeline. Braden going to look, drive, kicks it out. Ava Davey driving baseline. Looking, kicks it out. Braden up, under, puts it up. Oh, off the rim and no good. But she'll go to the line to shoot two with 3:28 to go. Fouls at number 4. And that's going to be Ranker's third team foul on the Rams. At the line, Braden Gunlock to shoot two for the Valkyries. Shot up, first one's good. Coral Old Bull will come back in the ballgame, replacing Ranker, who has 2 fouls. Braden leading the team with 11 here in the first half. Second shot is up and good, make that 12. 24-14, a 10-point lead. Braden will get a break here with 3:28 to go as Callie Kambala comes in for her. And the Valkyries up 24-14 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Sturgar with a basketball. 2-3 zone by Bigfork. Matchup zone. She nearly travels. Hastings does. Peyton grabs it, takes it up the court. Grabbed by Davey. Davey floats it up, misses it, gets her own rebound, puts it off the glass for 2. Follows her shot well. Does Ava Joe Davey. And the Valkyries up by 12 with 3 minutes to go. Drive it in. And right there is Davey. Davey ties up Sturgar. And the arrow points towards Billings Central. And number 12, Gracie. Jagodowski. I probably said that wrong. Grace Zinski for Billings Central with the basketball in the ball game. Kicks it up, Old free throw line, looking to drive, cut off. A long 3-point shot off the front of the rim. That one's going to go out of play by Sturgar. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 2:39 to go here in the first half. Number 4, Ranker will come back in for Billings Central. Number 10, Chloe Norad will come in for Ava Davey. To give Ava Davey a little bit of a break. Norad inbound to Gunlock. And so Peyton's the only one on the floor right now. So when I say Gunlock, you got Peyton. Peyton with the basketball. Norad going to come over and set a screen. Peyton's going to drive. Kicks it over to Afton Lambrecht. Back out to Peyton. Gunlock. Over on the left side. Going to drive to the top of the key. Behind her back. Over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade, top of the key. Going to get over to Chloe. Stolen away by Peterson. Peterson's going to give it up. Sturgar blocked away and blocked there by Peyton Gunlock with 2:07 to go. 26-14, 2:07 to go on your JD Detailing scoreboard. The Valkyries lead, and Braden will come back in for Peyton for the Gunlocks. Old Bull, basketball, guarded by Callie Gambala. Will give up to Sturgar. Sturgar looking in the corner. Ranker shoots a long 3, misses it off the rim. Old Bull grabs the rebound. Afton Lambert, nice move by Old Bull, misses it. Afton Lambert with the basketball is going to get fouled. That'll be a 4th-team foul. 3rd personal on Ranker. She'll have to go and sit. It was like 23. Lisa Peterson back in, along with Hastings. Braden Gunlock will bring the ball across the timeline into the front court for the Valkyries. With 1:40 to go here in the first half. Braden looking to drive. Up, under, crossover, off the glass, misses it. Nice move by Braden. Just barely missed the shot. And rebounded by Billings Central. In the corner. Jagodowski. Shot by Sturgar off the front of the rim. Missed. Grabbed there by Braden. Tips it to Chloe Norad. Back to Braden Gunlock. 1:20 to go here 26-14 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Braden kicks it over to Wade. Wade left side on the wing for Bigfork. Looking to drive is Wade. She gets fouled. That'll be 5 team fouls. So it'll be 2 free throws for Kenny Wade. And that is the first personal, number 2, Annika Sturgar for Billings Central. And Kenny Wade at the line for the Valkyries to shoot 2 with 1:06 to go. First shot is up. Good by Wade. And Wade getting to get a breather here for Bigfork as substitution is waiting there at the scores table. Wade's second shot in and out. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Peterson. Peterson, she'll give it up to Sturgar. Sturgar with the basketball across the timeline. No right out there to pick her up. Peterson, Bull, free throw line. Cummings looking to drive in. And that is going to be the second personal on Braden Gunlock. Ava Davey will come back in the ballgame, replacing Kenny Wade. And Billings Central basketball underneath. Kick it over. Cummings, right side, underneath the Bull, Gambala. Peterson with a shot. Free throw line is good for Billings Central. Kicks it into Ava Davey, 45 seconds to go. Down to 40. 27-16, 11-point lead for the Valkyries. Over to Braden Gunlock. Braden looking, drive left side, trying to get it to Gambala. Stolen away by Peterson. Give it up to Hastings. Hastings across the timeline. Kick it over in the corner. Sturgar, right, left wing. Try to drive. And they're going to call foul on Bigfork. Stepping through. Peyton Gunlock back in the ballgame. That's the second one on Afton Lambrecht. Second team foul on Bigfork. Billings Central trying to get it in. Bull gets it. Callie Gambala guards her. Bull puts it off the glass for 2. So 27-18, 14 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Peyton going to give it over to Braden. 9 seconds to go. Gambala sets the screen. Braden looking to drive. Kicks it out. Ava David from the right side. 3-point shot off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Gambala. She had a chance but couldn't get it up in time. And that will be it for the first half. So 27-18 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard as the Valkyries lead this one by 9. Let Billings Central get back in it a little bit here at the end of the second quarter. And they lead by 9, 27-18 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. I'll get your halftime stats and be back here from Fergus County High School here in Lewistown after this timeout. All right, back here in Fergus County High School, taking a look at your halftime stats. Brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Let's keep you from getting fit with guest passes, personal training, Pilates. 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork, 837-2582. Let's take a look at, first of all, for Billings Central, Ranker leading the way with 9 points. Hastings with a 3. 4 for Cora Oboe, and 2 for Peterson for Billings Central. That's Lisa Peterson. For the Valkyries, leading the way with 12, Braden Gunlock. She had 7 in the first, and 2 threes, and 2 for 2. So 3 for 4 at free throws. She only missed 1. She scores 8 in the second. So they say I show 15. The scoreboard up there has it wrong. So 15 for Braden at half. Callie Gambala with 2. 6 by Ava Davey. A nice 3 by Kenny Wade. She has 4 on 1 and 2 free throws. That's the scoring for Bigfork in the first half. So Gunlock really taking things over Braden, trying to get open to get those threes and hit a couple threes. Kenny Wade stepping up as well. Peyton just got to keep shooting. She's right there. And that is your halftime stats. The Valkyries lead here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, your halftime sponsor. 27-18 here at the half for the Valkyries. I'll be back after this timeout with the second half of this ball game here from Lewistown, Montana, Fergus County High School. Hey, we're back in Fergus County Bigfork basketball to start the third quarter, up 27-19. Over to Davey. Davey on the right side. Going to figure out same starting lineups for both teams. And Braden's going to look to drive. Kicks it up. Kyle Gambala gets blocked by Billings Central. And quickly up the court is Rinker, who has 3 fouls. Shot up, three-point shot on the way. Knocked away on the far side by Ava Davey. That goes out of bounds. It will be Billings Central basketball under their own basket. Sturgar will inbound. She'll get it to Oldbull. Oldbull right side, guarded by Gambala. Will kick it out to Rinker. Rinker looking to drive on Braden Gunlock. Shot up off the glass is good by Rinker, who's 6 foot, same height as Braden Gunlock. Peyton will give it over to Davey. Davey on the right wing. Will back out to Peyton, top of the key. Peyton looking to drive. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Billings Central. Over. And Braden will look to drive from the left elbow. Shot up, no good. Kicked out. Afton Lambert kicks it out to Braden. Braden gets a rebound, puts it up. Misses it, gets another rebound. She's going to deal it off to Gambala. Gambala drives baseline. Misses a shot, but she got fouled, so go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 27-21 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Gambala at the line to shoot 2. That is the second one on Coral Oldbull, and first team foul. So 23, Lisa Peterson, along with 21, Amaya Lorash in the ballgame for Billings Central. At the line, one more for Callie Gambala. Shot up is good. The Hildebrands listening from all the way from South Carolina. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast. Sturgar with the basketball. Peterson, baseline. Stolen away by Peyton Gunlock. She'll kick it out to Afton Lambrecht. Gets it over to Braden. Peyton back to Braden. Braden looking, top of the key. Braden looking over to Peyton. Peyton right wing finds Afton Lambrecht underneath. She tried to pass it to a cutting Gambala and tipped by Billings Central. They stole it away. Hadley quickly up. Peterson looking to drive. And a blocking foul going to be called on Bigfork. That's the first team foul here in the third on the Valkyries. The third personal on Afton Lambrecht. 6:13 to go, 29-21 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Valkyries lead. Trying to inbound. Rinker. Block shot, but going to say got her with the arm on Davey. That'll be Ava Jo Davies, I believe, her second. They're trying to catch up. First shot is up and good by Rinker. And she'll get one more. So Rinker at the line for another one. Shot up, in and out, no good. Rebounded. And right there is Braden battling with Lorash. Lorash, that's 6'1", gets the rebound, puts it back in. Peyton Gunlock over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade back out to Davey. Over to Wade, loses it off her hands, out of bounds. It'll be Billings Central basketball as Wade had come in from Afton Lambrecht. And 30-second timeout taken by the Valkyries here. 5:52 to go in the third. Valkyries lead down to 5, 29-24 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And I'll stay right here for this timeout. Need to get that offense going again. Does the Valkyries get something to drop? I believe only one basket here in the third. And Billings Central battling and getting the rebounds. So only one person in foul trouble. That's Afton Lambrecht has 3 for Bigfork. And I believe Ava Davey either has 1 or 2 fouls. They haven't updated the board down there. It'll be Peterson triggering the inbound. She'll get it into Sturgar for Billings Central. Across the timeline, guarded by Braden Gunlock, over to Peterson. Peterson kicks it back out. Sturgar, top of the key. 2-3 zone by Bigfork, cuts her off. Sturgar looks underneath, gets the Rinker. Nearly stolen away by Davey. Rinker gets underneath. Feeds it inside to Larash. Larash puts it off the glass for 2. Peyton Gunlock quickly up, 5:25 to go. Peyton looking. Kicks it over to Davey. Davey on the left side, trying to trap. In the corner, Braden Gunlock. Braden looking to drive, up, under. Braden with the floater. She gets fouled. They're going to call traveling on her. It didn't look like that to me. But they called traveling on Braden. So turnover to Billings Central. As 52, Cora Oldbull will come back in for Billings Central. In the backcourt, Rinker will inbound to Sturgar. Sturgar across the timeline for Billings Central. Kicks it out to Larash. Larash will give it to Rinker. Rinker looking to drive, cut off. And out to Sturgar. Sturgar, right wing, looking to drive. Peyton right there, cutting her off. Gets it out to Rinker. Rinker in the right corner. Pulls back, blocked by Braden. Right into her hands, blocks it. She's going to take it coast to coast. There goes Braden, kicks it out. Peyton on the drive, floater, jump shot, no good off the rim. Rebounded by Larash. Larash will get over to Sturgar. Sturgar will bring it across the timeline for Billings Central. Over to Peterson. Peterson on the right wing. She's looking to drive. Ava Davey cuts her off. Off, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Gunlock. Peyton looking for Braden. Peyton saves it over to Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade in the corner. 3-point shot on the way by Braden Gunlock. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Rinker. Rinker across the timeline for Billings Central. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 29-26. Peyton Gunlock with a steal. Looking at it go coast to coast. Sturgar right there. Peyton got fouled as she goes up for the shot. She'll get 2, and that'll be a foul on Sturgar here. 29-26 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Second on Sturgar, second team foul, and Peyton Gunlock at the line to shoot 2. First shot is good. She'll get one more. Haley Sherrick checks in the ballgame for Bigfork, returning number 10, Chloe Norad. Hastings, in for Billings Central, along with 24, Hadley back in. Second shot is up and good by Peyton Gunlock. Under 4 minutes to go. 31-26 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Sturgar with the basketball. Billings Central, top of the key. Peyton fights through it. Sturgar drives all the way and knocked out of bounds by Peyton Gunlock. Nice defense. Gambala gets off the bench, is going to go back in the ball game. He's going to go in for Haley Shera. Inbounded, Old Bull kicks it out to Hastings. In the corner, Sturgar thought about the 3, guarded by Peyton Gunlock. In the corner to Hadley. Hadley looking to drive, kicks it up. Nearly falling down, and she'll get 2 free throws as she got fouled on the shot. Third team foul on Bigfork. And fouls on 21. That's the third personal on Braden Gunlock. First shot is good. 31-27 as Hadley at the line. Hadley's second shot is good. Billings Central within 3. 3:29 to go here in the third. On your Flyhead Lake Glide scoreboard, 31-28. Bigfork leads. Braden out to Peyton. Peyton top of the key. Back to Braden. Braden thought about the 3. Can look to drive. Kicks it over. Ava Davey. Davey in the corner. Chloe Norad. Norad looking to drive baseline. And a shove by Ryan Hadley. Baseline. And Bigfork will inbound. That's the third personal on Hadley. Third team foul. And 23, Lisa Peterson back in for Billings Central. Davey gets it in. Gunlock to Gunlock. Peyton with the basketball. Over the right side, looking for Braden. Braden guarded by Larash. Over to Davey. Davey on the left side. Back out to Braden. Braden looking to drive on Cummings. Gives it up to Peyton. Peyton right wing. Driving in, round her back. There goes Peyton, kicks it out. Braden, nice floater. Bounces around on the rim and drops for Braden Gunlock. Sturgar will kick it over. Wide open in the corner. 3-point shot on the way is good by Peterson. Nobody for Bigfork there to guard her. 33-31, 2:25 to go here in the third. Peyton Gunlock gives it off, hands it off to Ava Davey. Back to Peyton. Davey, top of the key for Bigfork. Over to Braden. Braden looking up, under, pulls up with the left hand. Misses it, gets her own rebound. Called a held ball. It'll be Billings Central basketball on the alternating possession. 2:12 to go here on your Flathead Lake Live scoreboard, 33-31. And a good ball game. The Valkyries leading the Rams. Sturgar over Larash in the corner to Hastings. Hastings looking to drive underneath Larash. Shoots it off the glass. Scores the bucket. We're tied at 33. Under 2 to go. Peyton Gunlock across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Davey. Davey right side. Back out to Peyton. 2-3 zone by Billings Central. Davey back to Peyton Gunlock. Back to Davey. Davey over on the right side. Back to Peyton. Left side. Braden back to Peyton. Peyton thought about the three. Going to feed to Braden. Braden going to look. Pulls up. Jumper. Baseline jumper. Too strong. Grabbed by Peterson. On the baseline jumper miss. 1:23 to go. 33-33 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Sturgar will hand it off to Peterson. Peterson. And Bigfork going to tie it up. This time Bigfork will get the basketball on the alternating possession. They'll put 35 on the shot clock. 1:12 to go here in the third quarter. Braden will get a breather as Afton Lambert comes back in for the Valkyries. And trying to set things up to get Braden open for a shot. Davey across the timeline for Bigfork. Over on the right side, man-to-man defense by Billings Central. Davey will kick it over. Afton Lambrecht out to Peyton Gunlock on the left wing. Peyton, screen set by Gambala. Peyton looking to drive. Kicks it out. Afton Lambrecht, top of the key. Over to Chloe Norad. Over to Davey. Davey, right side. And turnover there by Hastings. Bigfork grabs it. Peyton Gunlock looking to drive. Peyton kicks it out. 3-point shot. Afton Lambrecht misses. Peterson grabs the rebound. Gets it up to Hastings. Hastings quickly up the court. And looked like Davey was set for the charge. And they're going to call blocking. That's the first personal on Davey. 14 foul on Bigfork at the line. Gigi Hastings to shoot 2. And it looked like Davey was set. Bounces around, no good on the first one. 25.6 to go here in the third. We're tied at 33 apiece on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And one more for Hastings. So Bigfork can get the last shot. Second shot is good. Billings Central takes the lead 34-33 into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to give it up to Davey. Davey, top of the key, 19 seconds to go. Ava Davey gives it over to Chloe Norad. Norad in the corner. Afton Lambrecht kicks it out. Davey looking. 7 seconds to go. Davey driving in. Up, under, off the glass. Good by Ava Jo Davey. Yeah, scores at the end of the third quarter. And the Valkyries get the lead back 35-34 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard at the end of 3. And we're back with the fourth quarter and the conclusion of this ball game here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. We're back in Lewistown here at Fergus County High School. Valkyries lead 35-34 after 3. Fourth quarter, and possession belongs to Billings Central on this one. Starters back in for Bigfork. Gambala, Davey, Lambrick, and the Gunlock girls, Peyton and Braden. And looks like the starters for Billings Central, Stegar, Renker, Hastings, Hadley, and Obull. Driving with it. Hazing with the basketball. Kicks it up. Top of the key. Hadley thought about it. Over to Hastings, baseline. Renker. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Obull. Obull off the rim. No good. Rebounded. Battling for it and picking it up. The loose ball is Peyton Gunlock. Peyton across the timeline. Going to kick it over to Braden Gunlock. Back to Peyton. Peyton looking. Had Davey. Davey, nice job saving it. Davey looking to drive. Kicks it over Braden. Braden right side. Out to Lambrick, who stepped on the sideline and out of bounds on Bigfork. Billings Central basketball. 7:10 to go here in the ballgame. 35-34 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. The Valkyries lead the Rams. Sturgar will kick it over to Hastings. Hastings right side underneath to Renker. Renker thought about it. Gambala right there. Nice defense. Nice block there by Callie Gambala. And the loose ball, Peyton Gunlock comes up with it, gives it to Braden. Braden looking to drive up off the glass. No good, no whistle. Got bumped a little bit. Nothing. Sturgar with the basketball. Kicks it underneath. Same thing, no whistle on this end. As they battle for it as Hadley goes in. Nothing. Right corner, three-point shot. Good! By Braden Gunlock. From the left corner, right in front of me down here below. And Sturgar looking to drive. Cut off by Peyton Gunlock. First team foul on Bigfork here in the fourth. And trying to see, that's a second personal on Peyton Gunlock. It'll be Billings Center basketball underneath on the drive. Sturgar inbounding, trying to get it in. Kicks it out to Hadley. Hadley guarded by Afton Lambrick. Hastings, three-point shot on the way. Rebounded there by Davey on the Old Bull miss. She'll give it over to Braden Gunlock. Braden across the timeline. Over to Peyton. Left side, three-point shot by Peyton is good. So back-to-back threes by the Gunlock sisters. 41-34 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard with 5:54 to go in the ballgame. Sturgar will get it over to Hadley in the right corner to Renker. Renker's shot on the way, misses it, no good. Rebounded there by Gambala. Gambala gets it out to Davey. Ava Jo Davey quickly over to Peyton Gunlock across the timeline. Over to Braden Gunlock, three-point shot by Braden. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Renker. Renker will come up the floor, across the timeline for Billings Central, the Rams. Kicks it over to Hadley. No, Renker keeps it. Feeds it into Obo. Obo misses the layup, and Gambala with the rebound. Gambala will get it out to Gunlock. And Braden with the basketball. She's going to get over to Peyton, left side. Back out to Davey. Underneath Gambala. Feeds it underneath Afton Lambrick. Wide open. Misses the layup. And she tries to throw it out. And no whistle as Lambrick goes down to the floor hard and throws it out of bounds. 21, Gracie Loveridge. 23, Lisa Peterson come back in the lineup for Billings Central with under 5 minutes to go. Sturgar with the basketball. Is over to Loveridge. Shot on the way, missed. Right there is Peyton Gunlock with a rebound, and the miss by Larash. Quickly up, left hand, Braden Gunlock scores the bucket for Bigfork, and a 9-point lead, 43-34 with 4:32 to go here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. The board says 19. I know she's got more than 20 here. And a full timeout taken by Billings Central here. 43-34 on your JD Detailing scoreboard. The Valkyries lead here from Lewistown, Montana, Fergus County High School. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Fergus County High School in Lewistown. Timeout taken by Billings Central. It'll be their basketball in the front court. Peterson will get it into Sturgard. Man-to-man defense. Braden Gunlock guards Sturgard. Over to Peterson, cross court. Feeds it to Hadley. Hadley looking to drive. Scores the bucket and she'll get fouled. Fouls on number 23. That's her third. That'll be on Peyton Gunlock. And that'll be the second team foul on the Valkyries here in the fourth. At the line, number 24, Ryan Hadley. Shot misses it. Rebounded there by Braden Gunlock. She'll give it out to Peyton Gunlock with 4:15 and counting in the ballgame. Davey puts a screen on. Over to Braden. Braden looking to drive. Underneath Callie Gambala. Blocked by Rinker. On the Gambala shot, it'll remain Bigfork basketball. After Lambrecht having a nice ball game will go out as Kenny Wade will come in for Bigfork. Gets it into Braden. Braden right corner. Out to Peyton. Underneath. She's looking. Finds Davey. Davey over the top. Top of the key. He's going to drive to the right side as Davey looking for Kenny Wade. Kenny Wade right side looking out to 4 seconds on the shot clock. Kenny Wade three from the right side off the rim. No good. And run down there by Rinker for Billings Central. 3:39 and counting. 43-36. Rinker nearly stolen away by Braden Gunlock. In the corner, three-point shot on the way. That's going to be short and off of Billings Central. Is 21. Larash tries to save it. Goes out of bounds with 3:29 to go. Corral, Old Bull will come back in the lineup for Billings Central, replacing Maya Larash. And Braden Gunlock to inbound for Bigfork. So get it into Peyton. Peyton back to Braden. And right there to grab it on the pass is Peterson. But the arrow points towards Bigfork. So Bigfork will try it again. So Braden looking. Gets it into Gambala. Back to Braden. Braden going to drive up the left side. Back to Gambala. Gambala over to Davey. Davey. Peyton Gunlock. Peyton going to look to drive baseline. And she'll get fouled on the floor. So it'll be Bigfork basketball on the far side in the front court. We'll take it out. And that foul. Ryan Hadley with a personal. That's her fourth. First team foul here in the fourth. And she'll go out of the ball game. I believe replaced by Hastings. Peyton drives, shoots the three off. No good. Kenny Wade trying to battle with a taller Rinker at 6 foot. And Rinker throws it off Kenny Wade's foot. So Billings Central basketball. 3 minutes to go. Valkyries up 7, 43-36 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard underneath the Obel. Obel trying to knocked away by Bigfork on the floor. Kicks it out. Top of the key, Sturgard. Hastings, three-point shot on the way for the left side is good by Gigi Hastings. Davey, pressure put on by Sturgard. Davey gets it across the timeline. Front court. Davey crosses over. Give it up. Peyton Gunlock. Look at the drive. Looking for Braden. Peyton. And timeout taken by the Valkyries. A full timeout with 2:25 to go here in the ball game. The Valkyries up 43-39 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And I'll take this timeout here from Lewistown, Montana. All right, welcome back to Lewistown, Fergus County High School. Valkyries lead 43-39 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Bigfork basketball in the front court with 17 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:25 to go in the ball game. Need to get a bucket here. Feed it into Peyton Gunlock. Peyton will go over to the left side. Braden thought about the three. Will kick it out, looking for a good shot. Braden in the corner. Peyton to Braden. 3-point shot. Braden gets it up at the buzzer. Scores the bucket before the shot clock runs out. Sturgar in the front court. We'll give it over to Rinker. Rinker looking to drive. Over to Sturgar. In the corner, Hastings. Hastings looking to drive. Cut off by... And Peyton looking for a jump ball. They called on Davey. Davey's second. Third team foul on Bigfork here in the fourth. 1:48 to go, 45-39 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Out of bounds off Peyton Gunlock. It'll remain Billings Central basketball. Sturgard to inbound for the Rams. Looking out to Old Bull. Nearly stolen away by Gambala. Peterson knocked away. Coming up with it is Braden Gunlock. Should kick it over to Peyton Gunlock. Nice pick up there by Braden in the corner. Davey out to Peyton. Peyton top of the key. Going to run some clock down to 20 seconds of the shot clock. Over to Peyton from Braden. Top of the key. Peyton going to find Braden in the corner. Braden baseline jumper. A little bit too strong. And rebound there by Renker. Gambala put pressure on her. Renker going to drive it up. Cut off by Braden Gunlock. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Bigfork. And that's going to be the fourth on Braden Gunlock. And 4-team foul on Bigfork. 1-team foul on Billings Central with 1:16 to go. 45-39 on your JD Detailing scoreboard here from Lewistown. A 30-second timeout taken by Billings Central as the Valkyries up 2 possessions by 6 with up 45-39 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Don't forget, after we wrap up this, we'll get back and we'll be back online with the Vikings as they take on the Rams of Billings Central right after this. Scheduled for 2:30, and we're running a little bit behind. We started this game probably about 10 minutes late this morning, or this afternoon, at 1 o'clock. So it'll be Billings Central basketball, 1:16 to go, and 35 seconds on the shot clock. Sturgard to inbound for Billings Central. Screen put up, Rinker. Knocked away, Braden Gunlock with a steal. Tries to feed it to Peyton. Peyton up, saves it up to Ava Davey. Pressure put on. Peyton Gunlock. They didn't get it across the timeline, so a 10-second violation on the Valkyries. So Billings Central basketball here with 1:05 to go. It was down to 24, so definitely 10-second violation. Sturgard with the basketball. Peyton Gunlock top of the key. Over to Rinker. Going to give it up to Hastings. No, Rinker keeps it. Fakes it. Hastings will get it out to Old Bull. Old Bull looking. We'll give it out. Sturgarth, shot on the way. Rim, no good. Rebounded there by Braden Gunlock. Quickly out to Peyton. Peyton looking to drive. Gets fouled in the backcourt. Only be second team foul. Foul's on number 25. No, actually, it's got to be 24 because there is no 25. Or 52, excuse me, they say. That's on Coral Old Bull. That is her second team foul. Peyton Gunlock looking to drive, gets it over to Braden. Nope, picked up by Sturgard. Shot up, bounces around and drops for Billings Central. 35 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Inbound. Gets it to Kenny Wade. Back to Peyton Gunlock. Peyton's going to get fouled in the backcourt. They got to get to 5 for free throws. .7 to go. Bigfork basketball. 13 foul on Billings Central and the 4th personal on Rinker. Gambala to inbound to Davey. Get back to Braden Gunlock. Braden Gunlock back to Ava Davey. Gets fouled. 20.7 to go. Shot clock is off, but you can still count to 10. So 10 seconds will reset. Braden will inbound for Bigfork. That is the 4th on 23, Lisa Peterson. And 4th team foul. One more, and the Valkyries will get free throws. 45-41, 4-point lead on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Bigfork setting up their inbound play. Gets it to Peyton, back to Braden. Braden looking. Driving up. Across the timeline goes Braden. Braden. Kenny Wade back out to Braden. They don't need to shoot. 10 seconds to go. They foul Braden, so Bigfork will go to the line to shoot 2. And that's the person you want at the free throw line, Braden Gunlock. That is the 3rd personal on Sturgar. 9.3 to go. Braden's first shot just short off the front of the rim. A little more legs. She needs one more. So a 2-possession lead, 45-41, with 9.3 to go. Second shot up. This one's good. And a 5-point lead is 24. Ryan Hadley will come in for Billings Central. 9.3 to go. The shot clock is off. Valkyries don't need a foul with a 5-point lead. Shot clock. Rinker quickly out, looking to drive. Rinker cut off. Gives it over to Obo. Long 3 by Obo. Misses off everything. And 46-41. Bigfork wins this one over Billings Central. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. So the final 46-41. I'll get your full game stats and be back here with post game here from Fergus County High School as the Vikings get ready to take on the Rams in boys action after this. Well, welcome back to Billings Central. Wrapping it up for the girls before the boys get underway here. Let me get you some stats here. Let me see if I get the right ones here because I have so much on my page. Ranker lead the way. I believe she had 13 for Billings Central, 7 by Hastings, 4 by Peterson, and 4 by Hadley, as well as Old Bull. 2 points by Sturger, and 2 threes and a free throw, so 7, I said, by Hastings. For Bigfork, understand I'm looking at this upside down. 3-4 for Kenny Wade. 8 for Ava Davey. 2 for Gambala. 5 for Peyton Gunlock. For Braden, 23 on the game for Braden Gunlock, leading the way as they win this one. 46-41, able to, they got within, tied the ball game, actually took the lead to Billings Central, but Bigfork able to hold them off. So that'll wrap it up for postgame here for Bigfork. As the Valkyries win this one, postgame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keep me from getting fit? Discount on guest classes, personal training, Pilates, 850 Holt Drive, Bigfork, 837-2582. Say hi to Doug and Nancy Malum and the gang, all the gang at the Montana Athletic Club. I'm gonna wrap that. That's gonna be it for this game. I'm shut this down, turn around. We'll have the Vikings and Rams coming up next here from Fergus County High School in Lewistown, Montana. Good afternoon. I'll catch you on the flip side here in just a moment.